Peoples of the Doctor Who universe, please attend carefully. Have you heard the news? This is huge news. In the last 24 hours, the BBC have confirmed that the Cybermen are coming back. And I'm not on about those shitty little Iron Man ones that were introduced, 4 years ago? No. I am on about the Cybermen, the original Mondasian Cybermen, or Mondasian Cybermen, however you pronounce it, I don't really care, but you all know what I'm on about. The original Cybermen that have not been seen since that guy was a Doctor, this guy here, and this is over 50 years ago. Now, before I start, I'm going to give you a brief history of what these Cybermen look like. They basically look a little bit shit in terms of today's standards. They had sellotape on the handlebars back in the day, and they had cloth faces, and nowadays they look a little bit ridiculous. But these Cybermen, for me, these are the most scariest ones that have ever been done, and in my opinion, they've never done a more scarier version ever since. They've changed the design so many times, and now they just seem a bit more robotic. So the news that we got in the last 24 hours that these Cybermen are making a comeback for the first time on TV in over 50 years. It's, as Donald Trump would say, huge. We're getting the Mondasian Cybermen. They've appeared sometimes on the Big Finish audios, but a lot of people won't know what they are. So basically, yeah, this is the first time, essentially, we are getting them in over 50 years, and that to me is just absolutely fantastic news. We needed something like this because it's all been doom and gloom with Doctor Who in the last year or so. You know, the series has been put on hiatus, so we didn't get a series last year. We only had one episode last year, and yeah, that wasn't a very good episode, if I'm completely honest with you, but Christmas specials these days usually aren't anyway. And of course, in the last few weeks, of course, sadly, Sir John Hurt, who played the War Doctor, he sadly passed away. That's three things. And Peter Capaldi finally announced that he will be stepping down from the role of the 12th Doctor on the 30th of January, which just so happened to be my birthday. So what fantastic news that I got on my birthday, that one of my favourite Doctors in the show was leaving. And it's a real shame, but we knew that this was going to happen. I wasn't shocked. I wasn't that shocked about it. It's just, it's disappointing, really. I wanted him to stay for another series, but I suppose with a new head writer coming in next year in the form of Chris Chibnall, he probably wanted a few changes. He wanted a younger Doctor, so who knows? The next few weeks / months, we're going to find out who the next Doctor will be played by. It's either a he or a she, but when that gets announced, we'll talk about that. We'll have a little discussion about that, what I think about it. So far, I think it looks like Chris Marshall from Death in Paradise are going to be the next Doctor. But anyway, backtracking, this is great news. We're getting the Mondasian Cybermen back in the final 2 episodes of Series 10. What is fantastic about that picture is, you know, you've got the Doctor, Peter Capaldi, posing there, and you've got those Cybermen there, and they look, well, they don't look that great, if I'm honest with you, but they're there. We're getting them back. They're coming back into the show. It's what we always wanted. Well, it's what I wanted anyway. And, you know, just the way it's shot, all the lighting, you know, it completely did not look like it was done in the space of 5 minutes. It seems like a lot of time and effort went into this. And, you know, you've got that door behind him as well. Now, I think that that's symbolic of something, you know, because Capaldi is going to be leaving, and, you know, it could mean that it's a door to the future, you know, as one door closes, another must open, as Professor Yana said in Utopia. You know, it's brilliant, isn't it? Excellent marketing by BBC. And they're going to be appearing alongside Missy. Oh, and the episodes are written by Stephen Moffat. Oh. Yeah, the episode might suck. Alright then, so thank you very much for watching this video by me, and yeah, I am really excited that these Cybermen are coming back. They are one of my favourite designs. They first appeared in The 10th Planet in 1966, and that's a very good story. It is, of course, the final story to feature William Hartnell's Doctor, and it is just amazing news. It's good news after all the bad news we've been getting quite recently to do with the show. So yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like. If you did not enjoy this video, you can still leave a like anyway. It doesn't matter. And if you want to know more about the Cybermen, then click this video here, which is to do with a Cybermen retrospective, and have a look at this video here, whatever it will be. And just for the sake of it, here's another one. And here's a subscribe button. And if you click on that, you can get to subscribe to my channel. And also, if you click that little bell thing, then you can get notifications for every time that I upload new videos to my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one.